Welcome back to some more Timberborn. I'm going to pause really quick and just try to make sure we don't mess anything up. One of the things that we are trying to do here is get more power to the lumber mill. And we're going to need stairs to do that. Plus we have a full thing of planks, so we're going to want to use some of those. So first off, it's this one. We're going to take and put a set of stairs here so that they can get down into the water. And then we're going to put up some more wheels. Just a few of these, like so. And before we do this one, I may put up some, what are they called? Levees? Oh, I don't have it unlocked. Well, we have enough. I'm going to unlock it. So I'm going to put some here just so that the water has to go through here and maybe it'll make it a little bit faster. Well, maybe not this. I'm going to just do the two so it kind of goes that way. Anyway, and then the other thing that I want to make sure, well, I can play it a little bit while we're doing this. We've got to come up here and raise this. And then we're going to lower this so once this is all built, it'll still flow through here. We have been working on getting more wood and trying to come over here and get some of these logs chopped down. There's a lot of oaks, which means there's a lot of wood over here. So I think that we're going to get there soon. We need to finish this path, which we've got trees in the way. But I was thinking, you know, this beaver has a pretty big distance to go. I'm going to put down a large industrial pile here and make this for logs. And this is actually going to be the highest priority so that they can store more logs. And then I'm going to move the lumber mill or lumberjack flag over to here so that they can get this a little bit easier. And then we'll delete this one. I might as well just delete it right now. Okay, so we're going to do that. We've got this going in. I'm also going to put down a set of stairs. You know what? I might just do it right here because there's already a path there. And then we can do a path going this way and just up into here so that eventually we can get over to here and start taking out this blockage. It is a big distance to travel to get this all done, but if we get a bad tide, we're going to want to be able to make the bad water come out here. So I'm going to, is this a resource? Yes. Okay. So I'm going to open these up. We're going to have to build some of the, what are they called? Floodgates over here. And we're going to build some here so we can, if a bad tide comes, block it from coming into our area and it'll be forced out that way. That's part of the reason that we did this, was so that we can close these off and force the bad water that comes through here out this direction, which means it's going to kill these trees, but hopefully we can get them collected before that. So we are doing that. I'm actually going to up the priority on this as well so we can get that done. Okay. We're pretty low on logs, so hopefully they can start doing that soon here. They are getting, they've got 9 out of 12 logs, so we're getting somewhere. And are there any trees in here? Yes. So I'm going to go ahead and play this so they can get a couple of these big trees that have grown up. We are doing okay on food, not super great. We've got some berries and we've got some kohlrabi, but it seems like the farmers are not keeping up with it as much as I would like them to. So I will probably end up moving or adding in an additional farmhouse or something. Yeah, we'll have to think about that. Maybe I will cancel planting here and then I can build a set of stairs and stuff and build another farmhouse on top so that they have it help gathering all of the food. And then we can plant some more maybe eventually. Okay, they're starting to chop these trees down, which is good. This forester is planting all of this, and we can probably get rid of these berries and plant some more trees over here eventually too. But for now, we're focusing on what we're already doing. Well, since this guy, how many builders do we have? Just one. That's part of the problem. Oh, we don't have anybody that is... I'm going to up the priority and have somebody else go in there to help. And then I may actually pause the lumber mill for just a little bit and pause this so that they can go do other things, because I need all this to be built. Okay, this is done so they can store more logs. This is done so they can actually chop some of these trees down. And I'm going to make these two trees highest priority for chopping, maybe, if it'll work. Oh, maybe it doesn't work that way. I don't know. Anyway. So we'll have them work on that. We are finishing up these floodgates, so at least this one won't be bringing bad water in, but we still have to get some of this other stuff done. Which we are working on these. Well, no, we're not working on these stairs. What are they working on? Just the floodgates? Is that what it is? Yeah, they're bringing the planks for that. I'm going to up the priority on this set of stairs because we're going to need to get down over here as soon as we can. So once those are built, then we have a little bit more availability to get over there. And we've already got 18 logs in there, so that's good. And you know what? I probably should put another log storage or something over here just to... Oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and mark this for cutting and these two for cutting. We have a lumberjack right here that can take care of that. And then we'll put in a couple of small industrial piles here to do logs here as well, so they don't have to go as far. And then maybe eventually I will make this a large storage, but right now I'm just trying to get this done as quickly as we can. How are we doing on the growth here? 88%, and these are a little bit slower, but once these are all grown in, we're going to have a lot of wood, so that'll be good. How are we doing here on these? I don't see any other trees that are grown up, so I'm going to actually pause this again for now, and they can go back to it later. We don't have anybody in here. We need somebody in there. And we've got 2 of these, which I want to build more, but because of the amount of food that we have, I don't know if it's really the best idea at this moment. So first I'm going to put up another set of stairs here. We're going to put a path in right here so they can get up there. And I'm going to put in another farmhouse right up top, like so. Then we could put in another little small warehouse here, which for now, I don't know. I'm gonna leave it blank because I do want to start growing some cassava pretty soon here, but we're gonna need power to get the cassava, so it's gonna be a little bit before we can do that. Look at how fast that's going. Okay, I'm gonna start this up again. We can have somebody go in there once there's an available beaver, and then they can actually use this power that we're getting. Okay, getting some logs. This is getting built. Let's go ahead and put down some more paths. And are they coming over here yet to get this done? Nope. I'm gonna high prioritize this because we need this done before the drought, and I'm nervous that it's not gonna get done. So, gonna make that happen. Okay, this is all cut down, so I'm gonna finish this path here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and actually I'll make this path a little bit bigger. I'm gonna put up a couple of lumberjacks over here that can start chopping these trees down. Do we have this selected yet for cutting? No. So we're gonna go ahead and just get this whole area chopped down. We'll see how far they can reach, but yes. And we could eventually maybe plant some more trees over here. For now, we're just gonna try to do our very best. Oh, they can only get this part. That's okay. We'll make the path bigger later once some of these are chopped down. They got that done really quickly, man. Okay, so we need to put down the floodgates here. I think I can do this and it'll block it enough. I'm gonna go ahead and do that and high prioritize that. I'm not sure how many resources these take. 10 logs and 5 planks. So we do need more of that, but okay, this one is going to get paused because we don't have any trees that are grown up in it. And then that beaver can go somewhere else. And these are getting built. So this, okay, good. We've got a beaver in there that's going to make planks. And this is actually producing a decent, I mean, it's not a crazy amount of power, but it's good enough to supply this with power. It doesn't say on here how much it takes, but this says, oh, it doesn't say on there either. How much does the... Take 75. So we are definitely making enough to support this building. Okay. So they should do these soon. Okay, perfect. They're getting these trees planted. Oh, we are full on berries. I'm gonna just pause this and have them go do something else. Oh, they don't have anything else to do. Well, we're going to up the priority on this then, so they get that done. We are bringing all of this over. You know what? Actually, maybe I will not. I'll just put that back to normal, and I'll just have an extra beaver go into here to help build, because we have a lot that we need to build. We really need to get this done, and then I have to get rid of a piece of the path and then put one here. Okay, it's another drought approaching, so we are okay for now. Don't have to worry about it. I could potentially... Oh, okay, interesting. There's so many blockages on this map. It's very interesting. I don't know how it'll all work out, but it'd be cool to open this up and have water in here as well. The problem is that this is also open, so it might end up going out that way unless I put another floodgate in there or something. But... Okay, we've got one floodgate built, but these ones are still going. We've got some, what is this called? Metal, scrap metal, not too far away really, so we could start grabbing that pretty soon here. Oh good, some of these trees are starting to grow. That's very good. Oh, weird. How is this? Oh, these must have just gotten planted again. Has to be. I don't understand how that one would be so grown and these ones wouldn't otherwise. Anyway. Are we getting any of this done? Okay, so for the cassava, we need the fermenter, which takes power. So we could do it... once this is all built, we can, we'll have a little bit more power coming in. So we could do like a fermenter or two, and then just during the droughts have beavers in here helping power it all. But we're still not really keeping up on this, so I feel like we need to get that farmhouse going and get these collected before we can do that. What? Is it because they don't have shelter? Yeah. And then some of them are hungry. What are we doing up here? We're almost there. We've got one more piece of the puzzle. And actually, with this blockage here, if I put a Badtide in here, it shouldn't go in here unless this gets too deep. So we may be fine if we decide to let water into here and fill this up. Might not be an issue. Water source right there. Okay, so this is almost getting done. Not doing too bad. We are still... Oh, did this... Yeah, they are the ones who started chopping that down. Okay, I definitely do need this actually built. So as soon as they get this done, they need to start working on those. One more plank needed here, and then we can start doing that. Because we need all this wood, like ASAP. Okay, the drought has started, which I guess doesn't really change anything for me. I paused it really quick because we have the dam built, so it's going to hold some water back. I should probably pause at least one of these so that we don't run out of water in here, but I think for now that's going to be really all. Oh man, it's not making much at all. I'm going to go ahead and have somebody go in there as well. Oh, and we have a beaver that doesn't have anything to do, so we're going to up this too. They can collect as much wood as possible, and this is built, so that should be good. I may wait to build this until I make sure that this doesn't let water through. I don't think it does. I think that it blocks it if there's the corner there, but just in case, I want to make sure. I'm going to up this to a level 1, so it's forced through here. And hopefully this will last us the 4 days or whatever that the drought is going to be. Okay. I'm going to have these beavers just focus on harvesting for a bit and try to get a little bit extra. And that will also help, just in case we do run out of water in here, we'll get as many of the kohlrabies picked up as we can before we run out of water. And I really need to get the houses built, but I need more wood first. So maybe once we get some of this collected, it won't be as bad and we could actually get some stuff done. Perfect. We're starting to get a little bit of wood in here. These trees are going to be okay for, yeah. So 12 days and we've only got 2.5 days left of the drought. So we should be okay. They're collecting all the kohlrabi, although they're eating it just as quickly as they get it. It's crazy. We only have 16 beavers, so I'm surprised that they're eating so much. But I guess, did they eat like 2 a day? I don't really know. Okay, these are done, so I'm going to go ahead and let them finish building this and get that finished up so that when the water comes back in, these are all going to spin. I feel like this one would spin the fastest too. The water looked like it was coming through this area really quickly, so it'll be very good once that's done. And I might just go ahead and take out all of these berry bushes. We don't need them. We've got a lot of berries over in the other area, and then I can plant some more trees. These are gonna, yeah, they're, go ahead and mark these too. Okay. And with that, well, I may leave 3 beavers in. I was thinking about taking out the builders, but we do have quite a few things that we're going to end up building, and especially once we get going on building the housing and stuff. Okay, these are done, so that's good. This beaver will be able to just put the wood in there instead of having to run all the way over there once his little bucket and his lumberjack flag gets filled up. Oh, he can't grab these. Well, let's go ahead and see if if I put him here, he'll be able to grab all the trees that we have planted. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And we're going to pause this one. And they are getting this done. How is the water level? Let's take a look and see if we can see how deep it is. Can I not get close enough to see? It won't let me get down to that level, but like I can't get lower than this, which is weird. I feel like I could before. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and let them... Oh, they're still eating all of the kohlrabi. That is crazy. Just eating it all up. Well, the drought has ended. Perfect. Let's go up here and see how, if the water makes it through this into here. I don't think it's going to, but just in case, I want to make sure before I get rid of this path and start building here, I want to make sure that we can don't have to come back over here. So, and then I might end up building some stairs up here and starting to gather the scrap. That would be really good if we can start that early. Okay, I don't see any water coming through, so I think we're good with what it is. So I'm going to delete a path here. I'm thinking like right here. Delete that. And then I'm tempted to get the double floodgate. It is 250 science, but I'm going to need it eventually. I think that'll work better because it's, well, even the triple would work. Not that I really need it, because if I have that open, this is going to... I might still do it. I could eventually maybe make this into a reservoir to let extra water in. Maybe. Although then I would have to make it so the bad water doesn't go into here either, which isn't possible because this is here. So I guess I don't know. Anyway, that is a lot of planks and logs, though. I'm going to go ahead and do it. We've got a little bit of time because we just had the drought, so the bad tide isn't going to come right away. Hopefully we can make enough stuff for this. Get it done. And I'm going to go ahead and put down another path. Oh. No, that apparently wasn't the right spot for it. Okay, we're going to... demolish, yes, this whole thing. And then I think if I put down another lumberjack here, should be able to get the rest of these. So we should be able to get everything in here. I may end up destroying one of these pretty soon once this one's built, just so that we don't need 3 of them up there getting that. And how are we doing down here? This beaver is taking care of that. Getting the wood in. We're starting to get a little bit more wood, and I need to start planting. So, oh, that one was planting. Okay, I'm going to have this one set to harvest then, and then this one is going to be set to plant because they're helping out. And I'm going to wait to put anything in here until I have more planted. And how much does it cost to build a fermenter? 25 wood. So I think I'll do that, but first I'm going to make sure that they have enough resources to build these, because we need 30 logs per thing and then 15 planks, and the planks take wood to make, so it's going to be a bit. We've got to get it done though. I'm thinking about, okay, I was thinking about having them come over here and get more berries and like connecting all this together. That's why I put this here, just so I made sure to leave the spot so the berries don't grow there. But we're not eating the berries unless we run out of the kohlrabi, and we're not using too many. Well, maybe I should start putting more of this in. I don't know. You know what I need to do? I need to just set up a fermenting thing so we can start making more food, like a different kind of food, so that they eat less. I feel like they'll eat less if we do that. I'm going to take out some of these berries and start planting something here. I think that's the plan, because they aren't gathering everything anyway. And if we have to, we can go over here and gather some of these. So let's go ahead and just take all of these out. And then we'll put in cassava over here. These guys should be able to handle that. And we've got 2 sets of them, so they should be able to help each other. And then these are slowly getting taken care of, so we can add more trees in. I'm probably just going to continue with the oaks. Yeah, because it'll provide us with a lot more wood. So we'll just fill that in. Give this guy something to do. Oh. Oh, it's too dry over here. Okay, that's fine. How are we doing up here? We have a lot of this done. Okay, we've got 1 piece of the floodgate done, so we still have 3 more. They're working on it. We've got 81 logs. We're doing better on that. Just keeping steady on 33 planks, which I should probably build just another storage thing for that or something, so we can do more at a time, because he's just sitting down not doing anything. Let's go ahead and do a large storage for planks. I'm going to go ahead and put it up here where there is not enough hydration for all of this. And I know it's a little bit of a walk for them, but they do have this. So do we have haulers? No, we don't. We're going to want haulers pretty soon, so I may end up building that. And then any additional beavers that don't have anything to do can just go work in there. I'll put it like down to the lowest setting for priority job. And but they can help out if there's nothing else to do. I'm going to set that there. It's going to be like a low workplace, but if they don't have anything else, they'll go in there. And then this takes 20 logs and 10 planks. So these ones should be done first, though. It's day 6, and we're already almost halfway through with the floodgates. So I think we're going to make it before we get a bad tide, hopefully. As long as these keep... yeah, we still have quite a few logs over here. So we should be okay. Getting some more wood planted over here. These are going really fast. Ooh, up to like 600 at one point. Still, we've got a lot. So I can eventually... I'm going to go ahead and put up some fermenters here. And then it's going to be a little bit before those are built, but we can at least have them there if we need to. I'm going to make this for cassava. Which one? This one. And then I could start planting this with cassava. Plant cassava. So we'll just fill this in a little bit, whatever they can get to. And then as they get rid of these bushes, I'll add more. Okay, we're up to 55 kohlrabi, which is really good. I think having the second farm is really helping. Oh, I do need to put another berry picker, though, because we're down to 88. So we're going to need that. And then soon I'm going to put up some more of these breeding pods, but I want to make sure we have our food under control before we do that, so we don't end up having dead beavers around. Okay, working on the third piece of this. Really good. Almost all the logs are in there already, so we're getting somewhere. How are we doing over here? Part of me is tempted to make this higher priority so they can get the rest of these logs, but I really do need these done. So maybe I'll make this like second highest priority so it gets done before anything over here. We're using up the planks. A little bit. Just a little bit. Did I set this to not chop this one down? I did. Okay, so we'll fill this in. I'm just going to go ahead and do the whole thing because I am going to fill these in with trees anyway. So we might as well make it so that they can get to there. And I'm going to go ahead and fill the rest of this in with some more oaks anyway. Ooh. so that we can get as much in there as we can. How are we doing up here? Have all the resources here, just need to finish building it, and we're starting to get the logs up here. So I think we're going to get this done pretty soon here. Hopefully before the next, the end of the wet cycle, I guess, because I don't know for sure if it's going to be a bad tide or a drought. But pretty soon we'll get that done. I am super excited. We're almost ready, just in case a bad tide comes. And not many logs in there, but maybe we've got quite a few down here because we're, yeah, we do. Because we're chopping all these down. Good. I'm glad. Okay, this one is built, so I'm going to pause this one, and then the two can just work in those spots. And how are we doing up here? 20 out of 30 logs. Still don't have any planks in there yet, but we have enough planks made so we can get that done. Builders have a lot to do right now. A lot to do. Well, I guess that's the only thing left to build, isn't it? Because they did this. Oh no, we've still got these two to do and this one. These food things. Okay, it's a drought. A drought is approaching. You know what? I'm going to lower this because we need as much water coming through here as we can get. Okay, yeah, it's going pretty quickly through here, actually. We're getting, ooh, almost 1,000 power. That's crazy. Oh, we don't need you working. Let's pause this. I'm gonna go do other stuff. At least until the drought starts, and then we'll need you again. Okay, so how are we doing up here? You know what? I guess I could have let this go so that the beaver that didn't have anything to do can at least have a job until we get the hauling post done, and then once that's done, it'll be good to have that spot for beavers that don't have anything else to do. $111 kohlrabi. Oh my gosh, I didn't think it was possible. They're actually getting, like, cycling it through so we have the storage. The food in storage, I should say. Okay, this is all done. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, that's done, so we can start building this stuff. But I think that that's going to be it. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you liked this video, I'm going to pop a couple more episodes up here that you might also enjoy. Please leave me a comment below. I love hearing from all of you. But that's going to be it for today. I'll see you next time.